Okay, so we have the full celebration details for the new Androids Dokkanfest celebration. This is very Universe Survival Saga themed, and it seems like there's a lot of good stuff, I think, in the celebration details. It does seem to be a pretty good celebration, so we'll go ahead and hop right into it. So Autumn's Great Harvest campaign is being held. During the period, of course, Dragon Stones will be given. Duh, right? New Dragon Ball stories, Extreme Z battles, and etc. will be held. In addition, the popular Last Time Dokkan Awakening support campaign is also being held. So again, it's the campaign where you do the Dokkan event and you get the medals for the Dokkan event, which is very, very good. Now we can see obviously the banner does release tonight, and I should go ahead and pull up the schedule. The banner does release in about 16 hours, it shows here. So one thing, again, this unit, we'll see how good this unit is going to be. I personally think that they are going to be good. I really enjoy the design of this unit, except for this. I think their damage reduction on super does kind of suck. I feel like it should have just been 35% damage reduction. Just for the AoEs, like they introduce these AoE bosses and then they make this unit get reduction only after like they receive an attack. I just think that makes no sense, but their support is so good. And then when they have Goku on the turn, this is just absolutely disgusting as well. Overall, they could also get a scouter if there's Goku in the turn. Just very nasty, but they want this Goku, and like they obviously have the new tournament participants category. But even with like the tournament participants category, I mean, I brought you the USS up, but yeah, even with the, let me bring it up here, but even with tournament participants, right, it's like, what Goku are you really running that's good? You're gonna have to run like UI Goku. 23rd World Tournament Goku could work, I guess, right? Just scrolling through, there's not really many great Goku except for Blue Kaioken Goku. I would say is pretty good still. Again, Kid Goku doesn't count, unfortunately, so no Kid Gokus would be able to activate that. But yeah, it's a very distinct amount of characters. So HOUI Goku, you could get away with running them, but yeah, that's the issue about this unit. But otherwise, they look to be pretty good. Now, I do want to say this unit is actually a little better than people were thinking, because apparently he does have a multiplicative buff. So he actually gets 50% attack and defense per power wishes or tournament power participants category allies, and then they get another 100% attack and defense on super. So that is a pretty substantial like buff. That multiplicative buff, it really does make a difference. But I still don't like them as a unit, because I don't like banner units like being like this, like, I don't know, it's like they're not even like an offensive unit. They're just kind of gimmicky, right? Because they have the dissimulating reaction, but after that they're just stats. Like they're literally just stats. I mean, the high chance is stun. I'm not a fan of this unit at all. Okay. But the banner, I think Kale should return on this banner, Dokkanfest Kale, which I should have probably kept up, but I do think that Dokkanfest Kale will actually be returning for this banner, which is, I think, fine. There's actually some Universe 6 characters that we saw, so we'll talk about that in a bit, but yeah. Now, we see this is the new Dokkan events. This looks pretty cool, actually. I like how this looks with the support campaign, which is really nice. Sales do go up tonight. We'll see how the sales are. I'm assuming it's just going to be regular sales, right? The keys already went live. New gacha, the 5th. That's tonight as well. Okay. So we have the new Dragon Ball story. So this is the 21st World Tournament Dragon Ball story that does go live tonight as well. We see, you know, there's a couple of stages in here. I mean, so how many stones is this? Wow, this is 24 stones just from here. Then it's 25 stones in total from the missions. We have the new Krillin and Kid Goku. Again, so Kid Goku specifically, he's gonna be an easy, not an easy, he's gonna be an LR, we know. So it's like we're looking at his passive right now, and it like looks okay, but we'll see. But this Krillin seems to be quite good for a free-to-play unit. He has to have a scouter, right? He foresees enemy super attacks for 3 turns when HP is 86% or less at the start of turn. That sounds really good. My issue is that he doesn't have any really good defensive tech before that, but he's still supporting. You can still get pretty solid defenses, right? The defense rates here, and then the defense on here. He has a debuff for like Vegeta Blue if you want to use him in there, right? 30% debuff like that is quite potent. It's very, very powerful. So I like this Krillin. He even has Brainiacs, like a little nice defensive link right there. Brainiacs, you know, there's like Orange Piccolo that has that, right? And Boma, right? So like that's a good defensive link actually. 15%, that does matter. And yeah, he seems good. I like this Krillin, and you can link him up with the STR Krillin. They share a good amount of links too, so that's very helpful. Now that's it for the Dragon Ball story. We have the new Extreme Z Awakening for the GT 18 and the GT Hellfighter 17. Again, I talked about this unit yesterday. I like this unit. In the first slot, they do get what 36% damage reduction. They get extra defense. You know, give them full dodge build. They might be a solid like defensive unit in slot 1, but we'll see. What I really do like is the 17 though. This 17. He has the high chance of dodge and then another 17% for the first 3 turns. So he has a 67% chance of dodge for the first 3 turns. I think that's potent. Really good. So like what you could do is you could have him in, if you have him in the first rotation he's on, you can keep him on a rotation like the androids team. And then that next rotation you could, he'll still be good even on the following rotation comes back again, but you can put him in the floater spot and he'll still have a high chance of dodge, which is really, really interesting. I do like how that 17 is looking, and this 18 again looks pretty solid too. The 18 also supports, right? They both support. 17 supports attack in 1 key, and 18% supports defense in 1 key. Well, Dokkan Battlefield goes live tonight. Dude, there's so much. They're dropping everything tonight, though. I'm not really sure if I'm a big fan of that, but let's see what else is here in the celebration. They don't talk about, okay, well, there's the Universe Survival Saga EZAs. I'm just not seeing. Well, actually, these guys don't EZA, but they're just Awakenings. This unit looks really good. Again, if there's a Siblings Bond category ally, no, if there's a 17 on the team, she gives Siblings Bond support of key 1 and defense 30%. And then guards all attacks if that 17 is attacking at the same turn. Actually, let me check something. This unit doesn't support, my bad. I'm a filthy liar. What can I say? Neither of them support, but these guys are the ones that support. So they're guarding, 70% attack on defense on super. And then they're nuker. So like if you're with the new androids, they're orb changers. This looks very good. 17 is kind of the opposite. He doesn't guard, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the 17. But I think he'll be okay, I guess. Like super effective he gets instead of guard. Not nearly as strong in my opinion. Attack support, I prefer defense support, right? But he's still a solid unit. It just 18 looks much better to me. And I'm a defensive player though, right? Alright, and next we have STR Jiren's Extreme Z Awakening. It seems he is weak to the tournament participants category. So yeah, STR Jiren is finally again getting that Extreme Z Awakening. I think that's good that we're finally seeing that. I would have really liked, I mean, it makes sense that they're getting him out of the way now. I would have really liked some Goku to get an Extreme Z Awakening, like a tournament participants Goku, because I think we would like more of those if possible, just for the androids. Where's Jiren at? He's very old. Yeah, he's right here. I mean, you can't say what you think. Like, what are they gonna do? Who knows? I couldn't tell you. He's so blank. He's like, you can't tell what he's gonna do. But it's impossible. Maybe he has reduction. This unit has damage reduction, so it'd be interesting if they give him damage reduction. They get physical Beerus on EZA at damage reduction. Jiren is obviously he's just a massive tank unit, right? Key would be nice as well, but I'm not sure what else they can give him. I mean, support, I guess. Really, we'll see. I could see him getting a lot of offensive power because it's Jiren. But then damage reduction also makes sense too. I would like this unit to be kind of tanky, honestly. Jiren is obviously very, very tanky opponent. So I mean, maybe they make his EZA good just because it's Jiren, right? Who knows, right? But we'll see. We'll see. So tech hits. The Extreme Z battle is getting reprinted. So you know what that means? That means that the sub EZAs for tech hit are finally happening, and it's these two characters. No, where's the Boda? Where's Isn't there another character that awakens with tech hit medals? I have to like find him specifically. Can I go to like tournament participants on the wiki, and it'll be much easier to find like the medals and the awakening characters? It is this guy, tech hits. I swear, is there not another character that awakens with those medals? No, just those guys. Oh, Frost and Bodum, I got it. Yeah, okay. Well, anyways. Excuse me, like my throat is like really dry. This is on super attack already, so it could be interesting. Add defense here. He make him just really good for the first 6 turns. What about that? Just make him really good for the first 6 turns, and then make him really good for short constant. I think that would be helpful, and that would fit what the game is right now. Like, great chance to dodge, guaranteed crits, and key 3 for the first 6 turns. The guaranteed crits probably be a bit much, but something like that. And then give him like space attack and defense, then this one on super attack, and he could be interesting, right? This unit is a defense unit. I think they should just get rid of the HP condition and give him guard, but who knows? Maybe they'll be like, nah, right? This is good. Maybe give him some additionals, multiplicative buffs when receiving an attack or when gunners are activated. It depends. If this is just activated always, then we're good. Maybe it's gonna be like when guard under 80, when there's 80% HP or below, or with the Universe 6 category outline rotation. And this would actually be helpful for Kale. Like a slot 1 defensive unit for Kale. They would share Tournament of Power, whereas Universe 6 and Fierce Battle. Kale doesn't have Infighter, right? I don't believe Kale has Infighter, but I mean, I would take that, right? And then we have Kale and Caulifla floating around. That would be good overall. Yeah, for sure, for sure. This unit could be the Kale saver. Like, unironically, this unit could be the Kale savior. And this unit, if there's like a solid, you know, floating unit, even if he supports too, Universe 6 could be looking nice. So, like a solid team, right? Because we already have the EGO Kale, Kale and Caulifla, and then you could substitute in like, I don't know, God Goku in the team with Kale's other leader skills. So, that is cool. We do have a new world tournament here. So, it seems like AGL Cooler, and then we're getting a new peel-off reward card, I guess. I don't know if this is a new LR, or it's like the reward card. I would assume it's the new reward card. Would make a lot of sense to me, because I feel like it wasn't that long ago since we got Jackie Chun. Oh, could I look up? Let me bring up the world tournament for Dokkan, and then we'll end world tournament. Dokkan. There's a lot in this campaign, huh? That's pretty good. Quite a lot in this campaign. Can I bring it up, please? Oh, this is the world tournament category. Oh my goodness. Dokkan world tournaments. I'm so silly, aren't I? World tournament guide. There it is. Okay, so if we take a look at JP, who last got their awakening? So Cooler, Tech Gohan, and then Int Super Trunks. Cooler is like a support unit. Maybe he'll be interesting. Gohan and Super Trunks, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how these two are. Cooler probably has the most potential though. But none of these units really benefit this celebration, I guess. The next Easy A for like the Dragon Ball Saga character though, would that be this Great Ape Kid Goku maybe? Maybe, because Kami already got his Easy A. I would assume it'd be this Great Ape Kid Goku. That's what I'm thinking. So there that is. So let me know what you guys think about the celebration info. Well, we have a new Super Battle Run on 19th, but yeah, so it seems like everything drops tonight. Then there's a pretty significant stretch. Extreme Super Battle Run there. It seems like there's a pretty big stretch, but it's like there's so much content they drop. Everything drops tonight, and then like on the 11th, 12th, and exactly a week from now, we get more contents. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. I think that they should have like released the Awakenings here, then the Easy A's on like the 8th, and then, you know, let's say maybe on the 6th they gave us I don't know, the Dragon Ball story. Like spread it out a little more instead of dropping it all in one night, because then people are gonna, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I think you know, people are gonna complete it in one night. They're gonna blah 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 blah. But then some people who would wait to complete it would wait anyways. But I don't know. I think the celebration looks good. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what y'all think again, and catch you next time.